students, I hope you're doing great, and welcome to English Mind channel. So this is your home, and this is your channel. Today's lesson is communication, exchanging personal information. Now in today's lesson, we are going to communicate personal information orally and in simple letter. We read and understand the simple letter. We understand and value the differences in school life in Morocco and abroad. Now, before we carry on, please subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, and share at maximum. Thank you. In today's agenda, we have a variety of activities. We shall start with a warm-up, read-in activity, comprehension, noticing task, and 4, consciousness raising, 5, concept check-in, and eventually the production task. And now we shall start with warm-up. In this warm-up activity, or let's say exercise activity, we're going to stretch out your thinking muscles, stretch out your brain. As startup for our lesson today, I want you to name 3 school vocabulary. 3 vocabulary related to school life in general. You have an example done for you, teacher? So why not think about the people working at school, the people around you at school. You can also think about the things, the objects that you have in your school bag. Okay? And you can also think about the subjects that you study at school. Good job. So I'm sure that you have made your own list about school things, about school vocabulary. So let's review them. We have teacher, student, classroom, lab, which means laboratory, the science lab, chemistry lab, physics lab. We have also book, classmates, subjects, notebook, pens, homework, and much more vocabulary. I want you to think about 3 or 5 vocabulary. Now, our next activity is that I want you to focus your attention on our 3 dialogues. So today we have 3 dialogues that we are going to study, that we are going to process and check out for comprehension. So this is dialogue 1, this is dialogue 2, and this is dialogue 3. But my question is that I want you to look at the picture of dialogue 1. You just look at the picture, right? My question is, where are the children? Where are the children? In a hospital? In a restaurant? Or at school? What do you think? Good, you got it. So the students or the children are at school. Look at that beautiful school. Very nice. Now, dialogue 2. I want you to look at the picture. You focus your attention just on the picture, so as not to be, scattered. So, got it? Now my question is, where are Nora and Jane? Where are Nora and Jane? In the zoo, in a park, or at the library? What do you think? Hmm? You got any idea? Good job! So, Nora and Jim are in the park. They are not in the zoo, and they are not in the library. So they are hanging out in the park. Good job. Now, let's move to dialogue 3 and focus your attention just on the picture. Good. The question is, what school subject is Anna much more concerned with? Is it geography, computer studies, or maths? Which ones she likes the most? Good job! So Anna prefers computer studies and favorite subject is computer studies. Well done. Now we shall move to something else. Now we're going to listen and follow. Okay? So we take dialogue 1. I want you to listen carefully and focus your attention on pronunciation. Dialogue 1. Jamal. Hi, my name is Jamal. Nancy. Hello, I'm Nancy. Sarah. Hi, I'm Sarah. Nancy. Hello, Sarah. Are you American? Nancy. No, I'm English. Jamal. Where are you from? I'm from Manchester. I want you to pause the video, listen carefully, and repeat for the sake of pronunciation. Good job. Let's move to dialogue 2. Nora, are you a new student? Jim. Yes, I am. Nora, what class are you in? Jim. I'm in class 7. What about you? Nora, I'm class 7 too. I want you to pause the video, listen carefully, and repeat. Good. Now let's move to dialogue 3. Olivia, what's your favorite subject? Anna, computer studies. What about yours? Olivia, geography. Anna, my favorite sport is tennis. Olivia, really? It's my favorite sport too. You follow the same technique, listen carefully, you pause the video, and you repeat after me. Good job. Now, let's move to the next activity. Listen and write true or false, then correct the false ones. Number 1. Nancy is American. 2. Jim is a student. 3. Jim and Laura are in class 6. Okay? Here we go. So before this, I want you to stop the video to the previous slides and to start working on the activity. At this moment now, I have the answers. So it's correct. Now, Nancy is American. It's false. Nancy is English. Number two, Jane is the student. It's true. Three, Jane and Noah are in class 6. This is false. They are in class 7. And number four, Olivia's favorite subject is maths. False. Olivia's favorite subject is geography. Good job. Okay? Now, let's move to something else. Look at the pictures. What do we have? So these are what? Yeah, that's true. These are school subjects. Okay? So I want you to listen and repeat. Maths, science, ICT, geography, art, Arabic, sports, history. Listen and repeat. Good job. Now, let's move to number two. We're going to match the subjects with the pictures. Look at the pictures. Number one, and number two, and three, four, five, and six. Try to match the pictures with the subjects of it, with the pictures. So we have some time to think and to match the subjects with the pictures. Pause the video, you take your notebook, you grab your pen, and you start working. Okay? Time is up, so let's correct. What about number one? Which subject is it? Yeah, that's true. It's science. What about number two? Okay, so think carefully and make out your mind. Good job! So this is geography. What about number one? Number three, sorry. Number three. Yeah, that's true. This is maths. Good job. What about number four? It sounds pretty familiar. So, yeah, so number four is sports. I think this is volleyball. What about number five? Look, what is the bear doing? What is she grabbing? Yeah, this is ICT. So we call it ICT or computer studies. Okay? Now what do you think? Picture number six. What can it be? Is it science, art, Arabic, or history? You have to decide. Good job! So this is art. Well done. You made great work. And next thing we're going to tackle before we end up our class for today. And now in the last activity, which is the production activity, we're going to talk about favorites. Okay? So read Jane's letter, reply letter to her. Because Jane is a girl. So I read for you and you listen carefully. My name is Jane. I am 14. My favorite subject is science. I like this subject because I like animals so much. I also like sports. I practice sports regularly. I play soccer and cycling. My favorite sport is basketball, but I hate boxing. I want you to practice the pronunciation. You read the text over and over again. Okay? And you take your notebook and you start writing down your own ideas. Okay? As a reply, as a, as a reply letter to Jane. So when you finish, here is my email. I want you to write a good production, visual production, and you send it to me on this email to check it for correction. And we come to the end of our class. And before we go, I want you to subscribe to the channel and hit the subscribe button as usual. And I want you to share at maximum if you want to get our latest videos for the next lessons. So well, it was nice talking to you. See you next time and have a good week. Bye for now.